Hello everybody, welcome to the John Show. My name is John, this is my show. And we are back in Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Last time, we escaped the Endar Spire, which was our big Republic cruise ship we were on. It was being attacked by the Sith. So, big battle, and me and that gentleman here next to me and to my right, that's Carth Onasi. He is a Republic soldier and pilot, I believe, and we are now on the planet of Taris, where we crash landed. That is our pod there in the background, with those two, I guess those are, custodian bots fretting over the fact that they can't just sweep that up. So now we are searching for Bastila Shan, who is a Jedi Knight, and she was leading some Republic troops on the Endar Spire. We were going to go fight the Sith somewhere. Not really sure about the backstory prior to the game beginning, but we are trying to find Bastila. She escaped prior to our escape on a different escape pod, and this escape pod supposedly crash landed in the Undercity, which I'm not really sure what that is. So here we are. This is my character. He is Republic soldier Jerc Organ, and currently our mission is to find Bastila, but we are just going to explore Taris. This is the upper city apparently, and so we're going to just have a look around. There's a Sith trooper, not trying to draw attention to ourselves. Now, one thing I failed to mention in the previous episode, and we're just going to, not bury the headline, this is being played on the Xbox. So that is why we are in the 4x3 format. I have not devised a way to fill in the gaps on the sides there. So eventually when I do, maybe this will look a little bit better. But there is no way via the Xbox to make this, widescreen, right? So we're just going to have to put up with good old 4x3 for now. Now, some of these people you can talk to and some of them you can't. Like, we can go up to this person here. Hey, man.
I've got a ton of things to do today. I can't talk to you.
Okay, cool. But then I don't want to talk to any Sith troopers. Let's talk to this protocol droid. Hey, protocol droid.
Greetings and good day. On behalf of the new Sith rulers, I am programmed to encourage you to enjoy your stay on Taris. I am a protocol droid programmed to provide information to everyone on Taris, citizens and visitors alike. Is there something I can do to serve you?
How come there are hardly any aliens around?
Alien species have restricted access to the upper city. This is one of the most ancient traditions of Taris, and the Sith have promised to preserve such traditions. Of course, I have yet to see them arrest a single alien for traveling the upper city without a permit. May I be of any further service to you?
What do you know about the gangs in the lower city?
The Taris Tourism Board has issued a strong warning to all visitors to avoid the lower city. It is a violent and dangerous place you would do well to avoid. May I be of any further service to you?
Can you tell me anything about the Sith?
The Sith are the new authority here on Taris. They seek to preserve the customs of our world, also I am told. More than this I cannot say. May I be of any further service to you?
How can I get off this planet?
I am afraid that is impossible. Taris is currently under a planet-wide quarantine. The Sith are allowing no one to arrive or leave except on official Sith business. May I be of any further service to you?
So who do you work for?
I am an employee of the Taris government, programmed to provide information and guidance to any who require it. May I be of any further service to you?
Nope, I think we're good for now.
Then if you will excuse me, I must continue my appointed rounds.
Okay. Let's see what else is going on around here. I like these floating statues. Uh-oh, bounty hunters, what's going on here?
Says you missed your last payment.
Here, I've got 50 credits, a down payment. That should buy me some time, right?
Sorry, you're out of time. Now it's all or nothing. Davik can't have people not paying his debts.
But I don't have that much. How can I give you credits I don't have? Somebody help! They're going to kill me!
I know we have to be careful about drawing attention to ourselves, but are we gonna just let them drag this guy off?
Hold on a second. Looks like we got ourselves a witness here.
I don't like your attitude. I better teach you a lesson. Oh, they want to teach me a lesson? Okay. We're gonna go for old walrus face there first. I'm just gonna throw a grenade at him. And then we'll go on and shoot his buddy here.
Thank you. I owe you my life. Those bounty hunters are going to take me away and kill me. My wife warned me not to take a loan from Davik. Now I can't pay him back. It's not good to owe a crime lord money. He'll just keep sending more bounty hunters after me till I'm dead.
Well, I'm just glad I could help.
I'm getting out of here before any more of Davik's goons show up. You should do the same.
Yeah, okay. You're welcome. All right, let's pick these bodies clean. Okay, good haul, good haul. I like how I threw a grenade and that didn't alert anybody to be like, hey, well, what's going on over here? So this good dude just ran into the Upper City North apartments. We must have been in the South apartments. Before we check that out, what's going on over here with this closed door? Medical facility. Hey, what's going on, Gurney?
Can't you see I'm busy with my duties? Go talk to Zelka if you need something.
Okay, never mind then. Hello, medical droid. Beep, boop, beep to you too. Hello there, Zelka.
I see from your appearance that you are an off-worlder. Still, you are welcome here. I'll not have it said that Zelka Foreign refused to help somebody just because they weren't a citizen of Taris. Do you require healing or medical supplies? I can treat almost any injury or ailment right here at the medical facility. Except the rat ghoul disease, of course.
Okay, rat ghoul disease? What is that?
The terrible affliction has plagued Taris for many generations. It is spread by the rat ghouls, horrible monsters that live in the Undercity below Taris's great skyscrapers. Prolonged exposure to the Undercity breeds the disease, and those infected will eventually mutate into rat ghouls themselves, becoming mindless beasts that feed on the flesh of others.
How terrible. And there's no cure?
There is no antidote for the disease, though I heard the Republic scientists at the military base here on Taris were close to perfecting a cure. Then the Sith arrived. They overran the military base, and now they refuse to allow anyone access to the laboratories inside. The Sith are keeping all the serum for the patrols they send into the Undercity. If I could just get my hands on a sample of that serum, the rat ghoul disease could be wiped from the face of Taris forever. But I don't see how that's going to happen.
I could help you, maybe. For a fee.
I couldn't afford to give you more than a few med packs and a handful of credits. The medical center can barely afford to stay open as it is. But it hardly matters anyway. I don't see how anyone could get their hands on that serum. The military base is crawling with Sith guards. Breaking in there would be a suicide mission. I suppose the Sith patrols in the Undercity might have a sample of the serum on them, if they hadn't already used it because of a rat ghoul infection. But I doubt a patrol would just hand the serum over, and nobody is stupid enough to attack one of the Sith patrols, even in the Undercity.
Oh, don't worry. I'm stupid enough.
Please, don't say that. If the Sith hear you, they might think I'm suggesting you start attacking their patrols. They could shut me down. I only mentioned the serum because you asked. I don't actually expect anyone to get me the serum. Now, is there anything else I can do for you?
Can I just ask you some general questions?
I am quite busy maintaining the facility, but I suppose I could spare a bit of time to answer some questions. What would you like to know?
Do you know anything about any escape pods that maybe have crashed in the Undercity? Of the Republic variety, perhaps?
Republic escape pods? No. Why would you ask me that? I don't know. Those pods crashed in the Undercity. I'm not involved in any way.
Likely story. You'd probably better tell me, unless you'd rather talk to the Sith about this.
The Sith were already here, asking these same questions. I'll tell you what I told them. I don't know anything about those pods. Now, is there something else you need?
No, I guess not. We'll be going.
Goodbye. and good health to you. If you ever need any medical aid or treatment, you know where to find me.
Yes, I know where to find you. Okay, what's going on over here? Lab personnel only. Okay, never mind.
Psst, you there. Wait a minute. I need to talk to you about the rat ghoul serum. I've got an offer for you might want to hear.
Go on.
Zelka isn't the only one who wants to get his hands on the rat ghoul serum. Davik Kang will pay you 10 times what Zelka can if you can get the cure.
Davik Kang? Who is that?
Oh, come on. Everybody knows who Davik Kang is. He's the big boss around here. Gambling, smuggling, extortion. He's got a piece of all the action on Taris.
Oh, he's a crime lord.
I prefer to think of him as a role model. He started with nothing, and now he's got it all. Credits, power, women. It's the Tarisian dream, right?
Okay, it is. But why does he want the cure so bad?
Davik's interested in anything that can turn a profit. He could make a fortune selling the serum to anyone infected with the disease. Not like Zelka, who'll practically give it away.
So you're telling me I could either give it to somebody who will help people, or I could give it to Big Pharma. Why do you care?
Look, Zelka can't afford to pay me much. If you sell the serum to Davik, I can probably get a nice finder's fee for directing you to him.
And what if I go over there and just tell Zelka you're helping Davik?
I'll just deny it. Who's Zelka gonna believe? Me or some off-world stranger? Now be smart about this. You'll get a better deal selling to Davik.
Now, let's just say that I want to sell to Davik, not because I myself am a criminal, but because I believe in the entrepreneurial spirit. How could I find Davik?
Davik isn't the kind of guy you can just walk up to, you know. He likes to keep his business at arm's length. The best thing to do is to take the rat ghoul serum to Zax. He runs the Lower City Bounty Office, but everyone knows he also works for Davik. He'll make it worth your while.
Okay. Talk to Zax, Lower City Bounty Office, if I want to, be a dickhead. Okay. Well, I'll keep that offer in mind. Thank you.
And then only the rich could afford the cure. Just let the poor suffer, right?
If you find the rat ghoul serum, just take it to Zax in the Lower City Bounty Office. He works for Davik. He'll pay you what that cure is really worth.
Carth, can I just tell you something? Hey, look. Would you just shut the fuck up? Okay? Maybe I'm working both sides. Get it through your fucking head, dude. Wink, wink, Gurney. Okay, what else is going on? Let's before we go in and check, this apartment complex out, let's see what else is going on around here. Hey man.
If the Sith wanted to get on everyone's good side, they'd go clean up the swoop gangs in the Lower City.
Sure, I bet they would. Yeah, that would really put them on everybody's good side, I bet. Hey woman.
I wonder if any of those Republic space pods survived crash landing in the Undercity.
I'm trying to find that out myself. Kebla's shop. Kebla, I presume. Kebla Yurt.
Hello there. I haven't seen you in my shop before. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Kebla Yurt. Welcome to the Equipment Emporium. You looking to buy some supplies? My shop's the largest one in all of Upper Taris. Best selection on the planet. Whatever you need, I've got. Well, mostly.
Mostly? What do you mean by that?
The Sith confiscated all my heavy weapons, and they impounded all my ships and swoop bikes. But I've still got a real nice selection, if you're interested.
Can I ask you some questions first?
Anything I can do to help a potential customer out. What do you want to know?
Do you know anything about those escape pods that crashed here?
I heard a couple of pods crash down in the Undercity. I bet the crash sites have already been stripped clean by the Sith, though. Unless the swoop gangs or Davik's men got there first.
Swoop gangs? What can you tell me about swoop gangs?
I don't have anything good to say about those swoop gangs. Zooming around on their swoop bikes, terrorizing the Lower City like a bunch of animals. Things weren't so bad when the Hidden Becks were running the show. But ever since the rise of the Black Vulcar gang, the Lower City has been nothing short of a war zone. The Sith haven't even bothered trying to maintain order down there. And I heard a rumor that Davik's own people are having problems with the Black Vulkars now.
What? Criminals not getting along with other criminals? I don't believe it. What do you know about Davik?
Oh, Davik's a legitimate businessman, if you get my drift. Smuggling, slaving, extortion.
Swooping.
They say he's a member of the Exchange, you know, the big intergalactic criminal organization.
Well, I've heard of the Exchange. Bad organization to cross. But if anyone has blockade-breaking ships, however, it's them.
I have to pay him a protection fee every month, but it's reasonable. And I get most of my inventory through Davik and his suppliers. I'm just smart enough not to ask where it came from, you understand?
Sure. It probably fell off the back of some kind of star freightliner or something. Is he working with the Sith?
Davik hates the Sith as much as anybody. The quarantine has put a real dent in his operations, too. But he's keeping a low profile as long as the occupation lasts. Davik stays out of the way, and the Sith don't bother him. The swoop gangs could learn a thing or two from this tidy little arrangement, instead of always going after each other.
Davik does sound like a smart guy. How do you feel about the Sith?
It's not smart to say bad things about the people in power, if you get my meaning. I just wish the Sith would ease up on the quarantine, though. They're killing my business. I can't say I like having them here in Upper City, but it could be worse, and we're still a lot better off than the Lower City, what with those swoop gangs and all.
Swoop gangs, okay. Can I get a little bit of information on the planet Taris?
Oh, you're one of those off-worlders, aren't you?
Yeah.
Come to Taris for a short business trip and end up stuck here because of the Sith quarantine, right? Oh,
sure.
You can't be too happy. Trapped on an unfamiliar world and all. But Taris isn't so bad, as long as you stay in the Upper City. Just try to avoid the Sith. And stay out of the Lower City. The swoop gangs are totally out of control. Even Davik's men are having trouble down there.
Swoop gangs, got it. Okay, I'll be going.
Remember to come back to my shop if you ever need any supplies.
Okay, that was Kebla. What's going on over here? Oh, this is a whole nother area. What's this? Oh, the cantina! That's right. They told us to go to the cantina, Carth. Okay, this is the cantina. Christia, what up, Christia?
Don't you just love watching the Pazak players? All that strategy, all those credits. It's enough to make a girl get all flushed.
Oh yeah, Pazak, their card game that they have in here, which is slightly more fun than Caravan. Niklos.
What do you want? Have you come here just to bother me, or do you wish to test yourself against the best Pazak player on Taris?
Who are you?
My name is Niklos. I'm the unofficial champion of the Pazak circuit here on Taris. If you don't mind losing your wager, we could play a few hands.
I would play, but I don't have a deck.
You don't even have your own deck? Then why are you bothering me? You can't play Pazak without your own deck. If you're serious about Pazak, go speak to old Garok on the other side of the tavern. His gambling days are over, and he's looking to sell his deck.
Okay, at some point we will probably have to get into Pazak. There's lots of ways to make money, and I think there's actually a couple of missions that involve playing Pazak. They may be side quests, not main missions. Garuk, is it? You're the one trying to sell your deck?
Hello there, youngster. You interested in buying the Pazak deck of an old man looking to get out of the gambling game? Just 50 credits and I'll sell you all my cards. I'll even throw in a free lesson to boot. It's a great deal, if you can afford it.
Who are you again?
My name's Garuk. I used to be a card shark, one of the best Pazak players in the Outer Rim. But that was before I retired from the gambling life.
Why'd you give it up?
Don't get me wrong. The game's been good to me over the years. I've traveled the span of the galaxy, from the core worlds to the farthest reaches of the Outer Rim. I've won countless fortunes, and lost countless more. But that was long ago, and things have changed. Gambling is a young man's game. That's why I'm looking to get out. My offer still stands. 50 credits gets you my old Pazak deck and a free lesson. A great offer if you can afford it.
Wow, you've done some Outer Rim jobs? That's pretty interesting. Yeah, I'll buy your deck.
Glad to see you're interested in the grand old game. The rules are pretty simple. Here, I'll load them up into your data pads so you can check them out anytime you want. Good luck. I hope the game's as good to you as it was to me. Now, is there anything else I can do for you?
I'd like that Pazak lesson. Alright, before each Pazak match, you must select 10 cards to form your side deck. 4 of these cards will be randomly drawn to form your hand during the match. A basic Pazak deck has 2 of each card, numbered +1 to +5, available to create a side deck. You will find other side deck cards as you play Knights of the Old Republic, with values ranging from ±1 to ±6. Select 10 cards to form my side deck. Basically, I only have these 10 cards, so we will choose all of these, I guess, and we'll play. I guess I'm sure. The object of the game is to have your face-up cards total higher than your opponent's hand without exceeding a total of 20. If a player's total is greater than 20 at the end of a turn, a bust, the opponent wins the set. A player must win 3 sets to win the match. The first player draws a card from the main deck and plays it face up to begin their turn. This is done automatically. This is your hand for the match. It is made up of 4 cards randomly drawn from the side deck you've selected earlier. These cards have to last through all the sets of the match. So I only get 4 cards, and it's a, what is that, best of 6? I guess that'd be best of 5. After drawing a card, a player has the option of playing one of the cards from their hand. You can only play 1 card from your hand each turn. Playing a card from the hand is optional. Pro tip, if your total is over 20 after your draw and you have a negative card in your hand, you can play it to bring your total back under 20. A player's turn is over when they select either end turn or stand. If you choose end turn, you will draw another card on your next turn. If you choose stand, you will not draw any more cards and you cannot play any more cards from your hand until the next set of the match. You may now choose to play a card from your hand or end turn or stand. Okay, so this is kind of like blackjack, but instead of 21, it's 20. But you also have cards that you can add or subtract to your total to get closer to 20. Okay, I got it. So I have 8. I believe the cards are only, 1 through 6? So there's no way I can bust on the next draw. So we are going to end turn. Your opponent uses the same rules you do. Each turn they draw a card and then they have the option to play a hand card, to end turn, or to stand. So I have 10. Again, I cannot get over 20 on the next draw. I'm going to end my turn. Ooh, I have 19. I'm going to stand. If a player's total is exactly 20, they automatically stand. The opponent can continue to play until they stand or bust. Oh, but since I've already hit stand, I cannot go again. They just beat me because they had a +5 card, that jerk. Okay, so they won that set. The match continues until one player has won 3 sets. Ties do not count. You are never given more hand cards in the match, so use these 4 cards carefully. All right?
Back again? Is there something old Garuk can do for you? Or did you just come to chat with a lonely old man?
Let's play Pazak one more time. Okay, so I drew a 3. I'm gonna end my turn. I have 13. I'm gonna end my turn here again. I've got 18. Do I have a +2? No. I could use my +1 to get closer to 20. Or I could stand on 18 and hope. Oh. I don't have any negatives. So I absolutely could bust on the next turn. We're going to play this card, this +1 card, and then I'm going to stand. I won that one. Okay. I have 6. We're going to end turn. He's got a 9. I now have 8. I'm going to end my turn. Ooh, he's got 19. I've got 14. And the highest I could get would be another 6. So we're going to just end turn and see what we draw. An 8? I thought the cards were up to 6. Okay, well, I guess I'm going to end my turn here since I don't have any negatives. So he won that one. Okay, we'll continue. I've got a 4. We're going to end turn. He's got a 5. I've got 9. We're going to end turn. He's got 6. I've got 13. I'm going to end my turn. Damn it, he's got 20. Okay. I've got 17, but I don't have a +3. Well, let's hope I get a 3 on this next draw. I know I just said end turn. I want another card. Okay. Yes, I know, he won. I've got 10. He's got 10. Oh, so I have 16, but I've got a +4. I'm going to play that card. Automatically stand on a 20. I won that one. Okay, we're going into sudden death. End turn. End turn. Oh. I can only end my turn. Because I can't play a card. And if I stand, he could drop just a +4 and beat me. I know. Damn it. Damn it. Garuk beat me. All right, Garuk. I'm done. I'm done, Garuk. Who's this? Sarna? Hey, Sarna.
Hi there. I haven't seen you around before. Of course, they don't give us Sith officers from the military base much time off.
Oh, you're from the military base. Well, you don't look like one of the Sith.
I'm off duty right now, so I'm not in uniform. My name is Sarna, junior officer, first class with the Sith occupation force.
Charmed. I'm Jerc Organ.
I'm actually a little surprised you're talking to me at all. Most of the people here on Taris can't stand us Sith. It can make this job pretty lonely.
I mean, you're just doing your job, right? I don't hold that against you. Unless you'd like me to hold it against you.
Save the sympathetic best friend act. I'm not buying it. But I don't want to fill out a bunch of paperwork on my day off, so let's just pretend this conversation never happened. Now move along.
Alright, whatever, funky bitch. What's going on over here? Tarisian noble?
What? Why are you speaking to me? Can't you tell from my clothing that I'm of the nobility? Get away from me. I can't be seen talking with a common rabble. It wouldn't be proper for a man of my standing.
Alright, dick. Wow, everybody in here seems to be like just assholes. What's good? Oh, dancing girls. Alright. This is what I came for. Okay. Twi'lek Dancer. Hey, baby.
Mucho shakapaka. Yi ki kun no ba muladraki chichon.
You get paid to dance, not talk. Okay, well, everybody's just super rude. What about you, baby?
Mucho shakapaka. Yi ki kun no ba muladraki chichon.
Muka shaka paka to you too, bitch. Okay,
Who dresses you? You look like you crawled up here from the lower city. Oh well, I guess we can't all have style.
Whatever, you look like a garbage bag. Oh, these people have real names? Okay, wait, who are you? Jergan?
No hard feelings, my good man, but I can't really talk with you right now. It's difficult enough to draw the interest of the ladies in this establishment as it is. Surely you understand what I'm talking about. I'd guess you've experienced many lonely evenings, something I'm hoping to avoid tonight.
Wow, okay. Yeah, you're lucky I can't just open fire on you, Jergan. What about you? Yoon Genda, you got some shit you want to say to me too?
Sorry, but I'm not here looking for conversation. I just came to get a drink, listen to some music, and try to relax before my next shift at the military base.
Oh, you're also from the military base.
I don't wear my uniform when I'm off duty. It's not allowed. In fact, anyone in uniform is banned from entering the cantina. The officers don't like it when we show up here off duty. Don't like us fraternizing with the locals, I guess. But it gets pretty stale hanging out around the base all the time. Besides, the Sith don't own me. Being a soldier in their fleet is just a job, you know? A job with long hours and low pay, I might add.
Sounds like you're not very happy with the Sith.
When I signed up, I was promised adventure and excitement in exotic locales. Instead, I end up stationed at a military base on some backwater planet on the fringes of the galaxy. If I could just find some other way to earn some credits, I could give up this lousy job. Retire my uniform, so to speak.
Can I ask you some other questions?
Senior officers don't really like it when we start answering questions, you know? They don't want us fraternizing with the locals. Just another perk of the job. No offense, but I probably shouldn't be talking to you anymore. I'm liable to say something that might get me in trouble.
Okay, well at least he wasn't so dickish about it. What's going on in here?
I'm sorry, I'm too busy to talk. I've got to get these drink orders to the customers.
Okay. Ganna Lavin. Hello, Ganna.
Where did you get those clothes? A trash compactor in the lower city? And where are those drinks we ordered?
Order? What are you talking about?
Careful what you say. I get the feeling this spoiled brat could cause us more trouble than she's worth.
Why is the help here so incompetent? One word from Daddy and I could get you fired.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll go get those drinks.
It's too late for apologies. Daddy's going to hear about this. You'll lose your job for sure.
Uh-oh. I'm gonna lose my job that I don't actually have here. Okay. So far, everybody is very rude. What's going on in this
I can't
room?
believe we couldn't get arena tickets for this match. Now we'll have to watch the duel on the view screen.
Who cares? It's Duncan and Gurlon fighting. It's not like we're gonna miss anything good.
Shh, they're about to start, so quit complaining and just watch the view screen.
Arena fights?
Ladies and gentlemen, I
All
draw
right.
your attention to the dueling ring. Here, two combatants will battle for your viewing and gambling enjoyment. Now, I hope all your bets are down because we're ready to roll. In this corner, I give you Gurlon Two Fingers.
He's got more than two
And over
fingers.
here, looking to climb the ranks yet again is the ever-persistent Deadeye Duncan.
Ooh, he sounds deadly. The combatants walk towards the center of the ring. Two Fingers draws. Deadeye draws. Did he just drop his gun?
And to nobody's great surprise, Deadeye is down again. Don't worry, folks. He's just unconscious. As usual, our medics will have him up and about in a bit. Well, that was quick, wasn't it? So I give you the winner, Gurlon Two Fingers.
Arena fights. Okay, well, Gurlon Two Fingers. Wow.
I haven't seen you around here before. You looking to step into the duel ring? Or did you just come to watch?
You mean I can shoot other people and get paid? What are you talking about?
What? Why are you here if you don't even know what the dueling ring is? I don't have time to answer your questions. I need to stay focused for my next match. Maybe Azure can help you out. He's the Hut over there in the corner. He arranges all the duels.
Oh, that Hut. Okay, Jur.
Jimut Malia Beast White Wata. Jiji Naudung Chong Yomabola Human. Chupa Yubong Labo Graturum. Antichi Mai Muliranion Chuba.
So, a Jewer, you're like the fight promoter. So you're basically Hut Don King. All right. I might be interested. What do I get out of it?
Kavadumpa Kurpiya Mokapata. Chiskamicho. Yinkin Konobamure Rachikum. Tognabung Shanunjang. Kavavulpa Murje Kumana Tonga Buksha Umnenung. Kavavulpa Murje Gumanabak Mulira. Chuniyun Tunjiji Aithaduana. Kavavulpa Murjwe Gumana.
Vibroblades and blasters, and nobody ever dies. How come I get the feeling you're trying to take us for a ride?
Chioka Kolmolera. Kien Konjo Peshak. Nova Muliraji. Charion Toranchi Aithadia. Pulauna Chinek. Bamulera Slimoanga Kubisking.
You've got energy suppressor fields, and the weapons are turned down to stun, not kill. Okay, but can I get more than 10%?
Chachiska Don Puta. Kasabubaka. Mocha Donga. Yavulki. Tomba Toras Matilia. Ashuta. Wonga Kumbis Dorpiki Kolyana.
I was just asking. You know what? I may come back to this, but I'm not interested right now.
Kavapudo. Tonerana no prata dunkno. Searcha. Itoapanki.
Yes, if I change my mind or for some reason I need a stack of credits, I will keep this in mind. Okay. Fighting arena, gambling. I kind of like Taris. So let's see what else is going on out here. Uh-oh. I need a lesson. Oh, that's the chick that I pissed off and told her I'd be getting her drinks. Okay. So now she's got some thugs that are gonna come and try to fuck me up. Alright, well let's see. First, you don't look like you're armed.
You need a lesson on how to treat your social betters. Maybe you'll think twice before mocking me.
I can't shoot her?
Daddy!
Why can't I chase her? Okay, Carth, but I'm trying to talk to this lady. Okay, well, she's escaped off into the distance, Carth, so, alright, what is it? What is it, Carth, that's so important I couldn't exact my revenge on an unarmed woman?
Yes, what's on your mind?
On my mind? What's on your mind?
Me? Well, I've been a star pilot for the Republic for years. Seen more than my share of wars. I fought in the Mandalorian Wars before all this started. But with all that, I've never experienced anything like the slaughter these Sith animals can unleash. Not even the Mandalorians were that senseless. My homeworld was one of the first planets to fall to Malak's fleet. The Sith bombed it into submission, and there wasn't a damn thing our Republic forces could do to stop them.
Look, you were the one that seemed that you needed to talk to me, alright? I was just asking.
You're the one who wanted to know more about me.
No, I didn't!
This is it. This is what I am. I'm just a soldier. I go where the fleet admirals tell me to. I follow my orders and I do my duty. It's just... Doesn't seem right that doing that means I failed them. I didn't.
Are you talking about the people on the Endar Spire or your home world?
Yeah, no, that's not what I mean. I mean, I'm sorry, I'm not making much sense, am I?
No.
You probably mean well with your questions. I'm just not accustomed to talking about my past very much. At all, actually. I'm more used to taking action, keeping my mind focused on the business at hand. So let's just do that. If you have more questions, ask them later.
Carth, you son of a bitch. You let that chick get away. Oh my god. I don't even know if we'll be able to find her. Okay, let's look around. Look around. See if she's hiding anywhere. No. Hey, baby. No. No. Carth, I'm gonna be so mad if I can't exact my revenge. Are you that bitch? No, you're not that bitch. Okay, hold on. Nope. Hey. I like your outfit. I'm so mad at you, Carth. Next time I try to get my revenge, let me get my fucking revenge. I didn't even bother to loot these bodies over here. Vibroblades. Okay. Oh my god, Carth. I don't care. I don't care about you opening up to me. Yes, I decided to ignore Carth. Upper City North? Oh, okay. This is the northern part of the city. I thought this was like the northern apartments. Okay, Taris Merchant. What's going on?
Huh. If the Sith cared anything about us, they'd stop that gang war in the lower city.
Child?
You ever seen a swoop bike? I've seen them at the races sometimes. They go fast and make lots of noise.
They got children in this game? Okay. These must be swoop bikes, I take it? And this goes to the apartments on this end. Okay, we will check that out in a minute. Lots of swoop bikes around here. This is not a bike, never mind. That's just a speeder, okay.
What is this planet coming to, huh? Slummy's just walking around the upper city.
Shouldn't you go to the lower cities where you belong, Slummy?
Well, this is rich.
Yeah, like he said. These streets are for upper city citizens. You better get out of the way if you know what's good for you.
I'm not an alien. Why can't we all be friends here, man? Let me buy you guys a drink.
A drink? Hey! For a slummy, you ain't so bad. Come on, boys. This slummy's buying the next round.
No way, forget it. No more drinks. We're laying enough as it is.
Yeah. I guess you're right. Maybe next time, slummy. Come on, fellas, let's go.
All right, drunkies. We'll see you later then. What's going on over here? Oh, pardon me, sir. Droid shop. Ooh, I could buy my own C-3PO? Okay. Or I could get an R2-D2. Hello there, Janice.
Kin kun shi kakachin awana wamata. Nishi la chorga kin kun pala mula reji. Ching pala niska mule dun ratatigin potranco. The searcha doma wana kondatama. We timembo rang thong. Mule ra on shaturing ni patoga wanga chonzi tse. Ika krotu hakujije. Watu yama kama wuna henak neck.
The citizens refuse to come in here because it's owned by a Twi'lek. Oh no, honey, I will always look at your Twi'lek goods. What do they have against you, I mean?
Kipuna, bona na kichu. Kin ba mule ra dwana. Dong kin ba no kudnok neck. Kava numpa kumpialia monokata. Ranga kun bis kin no moruat. Kakin chana guana brakon.
You'd think people would be a little more tolerant of others in this day and age. I guess stupidity and ignorance will never go out of style.
Genchopa chawi tichok twis yun kun. Watu yama kama wuna henak neck. Bugra shak kunti chiwa chawa. Dong abuk shami nonok. Chinapala mule. Dong ki ba non tontek. Duni chachon kun ne mule brabast.
Well, I too do appreciate the Twi'lek female form in stripper mode. But, utility droids, what do you got?
Kin kun shi kakachin awana wamata. Nishi la chorga kin kun pala mula reji. Ching pala niska mule dun ratatigin potranco. The searcha doma wana kondatama. Kuyami, Jvuk Chikchita na Padogta, Yafulke Gogala Jiji, Kawana Bora Atugawa, Kankido Rakun, Watimi Alabola.
Well, of course, you'd never, imply I do anything illegal. Let me see your droids.
Kakin cha na guat na bon kon, wanakumbes, chi pala mulek, tonki pa nagnonek, tu nikton chun chun ke nemolek rabest, wufmala nibokurk.
So then you only have one droid available. Tell me about that top of the line model, though.
Bona na kachu, kicha badwang, wanga kum kiba bu mulera, kakin chak nawagawa bakon, donk kiba nukunek, tanga boksha nagnong, mucha shakapaka, ye ki kon no ba muladra ki chichon.
Well, if he's top of the line and all, why are you even including him in the I've got 2 droids if he's not for sale? You really then only have 1 droid, right? Well, then I'll take your T3H8 unit.
We timembo rangthong, mulira on shaturing ni patoga wanga chonzi tse. Ika krotu hakuji kopa? Jino mularak kampiak slimjo po.
Nope, nothing else for me, thanks. I'll just take that droid. And we'll be going.
Rundi ichawa tongbola Johnny Ku. Yumawama nibo lora waisha waga shichi.
Wow, you don't sound like you're doing too hot, but okay, let's go. What? Are you fucking kidding me? Your damn robot broke.
Rundi ichawa tongbola Johnny Ku. Yumawama nibo lora waisha waga shichi.
It blew up in your doorway. What do you mean, where'd it go?
Kenchopa chawi tichok twis yun kun. Watu yama kama wona henak nek. Bugra shak kunti chiwa chawa. Dong abuk shami nonok. Kakin cha na guat na bon kon. Wanakumbes, chi pala mulek, tonki pa nagnonek, tu nikton chun chun ke nemolek rabest, wufmala nibokurk.
I think you should give me extra for all the trouble waving my hand in your face like a Jedi.
Kipuna na bon sha. Kava dumpa kupaliaya moka pata.
Fine, just give me the $50 then.
Kuyami, Jvuk Chikchita na Padogta, Yafulke Gogala Jiji, Kawana Bora Atugawa, Kankido Rakun, Watimi Alabola.
No, nothing else for now, I guess.
Rundi ichawa tongbola Johnny Ku, Yumawama nibo lora waisha waga shichi.
Well, at least I got my money back. Alright, there, well, I thought I'd have a robot, but never mind, I guess. Just leave that junk right there for you. Okay, what else is going on around here? Gorton Kolu.
Listen to me, people. There is a terrible scourge sweeping our planet. Heed my warning before it is too late. The evil walks among us. The enemy is here. We must act now before we are overrun with the vermin invaders. A plague spreads through our streets. We cannot sit idly by while this pox infects our society.
Yeah, down with the Sith.
Listen to me, people. There is a terrible scourge sweeping our planet. Heed my warning before it is too late.
Wow, this guy gets it. He's totally against the Sith. Okay.
Friends and fellow humans, I bring you a warning. A warning of a great plague spreading across our planet. Please, listen to me. My name is Gorton Kolu. Will you join my cause? We must band together if we are to stop the spread of vermin and scum throughout Taris.
That's right, the Sith. You're talking about the Sith, right?
I am speaking of the hideous-looking aliens who walk the world of Taris. The Wookiees and Ithorians and Rhodians and Bith, all of them. Listen, friend, for these are dark times. That is why I, Gorton Kolu, have formed the Anti-Alien League. The time has come for action. We cannot sit idly by while aliens blight our glorious planet.
Anti-alien? I thought you were talking about the Sith, you dick. You're crazy, man. I got time for this.
You are like all the rest. You will not see the truth. On the day of reckoning, you will suffer with the rest of the alien lovers.
Come on, we should keep moving. Kook or no, people like him can make trouble for us.
Yeah, you're right. You're lucky.
The enemy is here. We must act now before we are overrun with the vermin invaders.
What's
This elevator is off limits. Only Sith patrols and those with proper authorization are allowed into the lower city. It's obvious from the way you're dressed that you're not one of the Sith patrols. So unless you have the authorization papers, you must move along.
Where can I get authorization papers?
If you were supposed to have them, you'd know where to get them. Now quit wasting my time and move along.
Can I ask you some questions while I'm here?
I'm not here to give you information. I work for the Sith, not the Taris Tourist Board. Now just move along, unless you have the proper authorization papers.
Sheesh, what a grouch. I was just trying to see what was over here. Okay. Jerk. What kind of ship is this? It's like an old school TIE fighter. Okay. Okay. And what's going on over here? Military base. Oh, I should probably not tempt my fate with the military base. We'll go check out those apartments. To the apartments. Hello, child.
You ever seen a swoop bike?
Oh, that's all you kids care about is swoop bikes. Hello, robot. Yep, bleep bloop. Okay. Low security door.
No problem. Got it.
Uh-oh. What's going on in here?
I remember when a person didn't have to worry about thieves rummaging through their home.
Well, I'm not a thief.
Don't hurt my family. Look, just take what you want and get out.
Okay, you want to talk about some swoop gangs?
You ain't supposed to be here. This ain't your home.
I know, but I'm taking your shit anyways.
Just move along. There's nothing to see here. Where did you hide those Sith uniforms? Did you sell them to the Tarisian underground? Start talking. I want answers.
She offered to. She entered it out. And ready good. And she behind Olivia. And now for the Dufta.
Uniforms? What are they talking about?
You're a little too curious for your own good, civilian. This doesn't concern you.
I know all about Sith interrogations. This isn't going to end well.
I'm getting sick of your lies, you alien scum. We've got your ugly mug and a security tape from the base. Start talking before I splatter your slimy brains all over this room.
Uh-oh. I think the commander's losing his temper. I'm glad I'm out of here. It took me an hour to clean the bloodstains from my uniform after the last interrogation.
What if he doesn't actually know anything about these uniforms?
Just stay out of this if you know what's good for you.
Maybe I want those uniforms. I'm not gonna let you kill him.
What was that? Did I hear you right? Let us kill him? How can you stop us? Time to teach this civilian the penalty for defying the Sith.
Well, how I can stop you is with a grenade, my friend. And then we'll just shoot the shit out of your partner. I can't believe you totally dodged that grenade by running out here. Oh, there's another trooper in there and I'm about to die. Hold on. We're gonna come over here. Med pack self. Maybe we'll do another one. Okay, now we'll come back around here. Ah, Sith trooper, my friend. Frag grenade for your ass. Quit running at me when I'm trying to throw grenades at you. Hey, man. You did steal him. I was out there trying to defend your ass, man. What are you talking about? Can I get one of those uniforms then? Okay, well, I guess I'll just, take the clothes off of their dead bodies then. So what are these hidden Becks planning? Compartmentalization. Smart plan. Don't let the left hand know what the right hand is doing. Could you take me to Gaddon? So you can't get down to the lower city. Okay. Well, how about a reward for, making sure you didn't die? Of course you don't have any money. Okay. All right. Well, I'll be going then. Yeah, you better get going too. Okay. Well, I guess all roads lead to the lower city then. All right. So today we explored the upper city of Taris. We bought a utility droid that completely exploded on us. So yeah, probably never going back to see, was it Janice Gall? Janice Tall? Janice Hall? Something like that. Never going back to Janice's store again. Those three drunk guys tried to rough us up, but, I charmed them out of it. And then we found out how to get down to the lower city, which is, I guess, where we have to go on the way to the Undercity where Bastila's escape pod crashed. So next time, we will figure out how to get down into the lower city. And from there, we will, probably come into more contact with the seedy underworld of Taris and the swoop gangs that I've heard so much about. Maybe we'll get to run across some of them. But we will do all of that next time. Thank you for watching, everybody. I appreciate each and every one of you. If you like what you're seeing, like what you're seeing. Remember, we're the little guy, so help us punch up. Like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more. Hit the little bell down there, do all the little bell thingies. Share this with other people who you think might like my weird videos. And as always, thank you for watching The John Show. My name is John. This was my show. I appreciate you taking the time. You take care now.